All right. There's no space to have all this shit on here, but coming in at number 5 is going to be the Sky Striker. I know people like, what the fuck? Hey, to me, this was fun. Putting on the decals was fun. Watching G.I. Joe was fun. I like the setup and everything. Like, this is a damn great video. Yo, and I bought this on the secondary market because I was not really into collecting that size, the 3/4 inch scale. But I was like, yo, the more I started like looking at reviews, I ain't gonna lie, I felt left out. And I'm glad I was able to pick it up. Because I knew I just wanted to do, I remember it was between this and the Rancor. And like when the Rancor failed, that's when everybody, you know what I mean, started going with this. But I was like, shit, I don't collect that size G.I. Joe. At the time, I was just collecting only the classified. But as I opened this, like, oh, I should have dusted this off a little better. But like, just the blast effects and everything. Still don't think this should have been a HasLab. But I do like, I love that we are getting like stands and stuff for these things. Like, cause this looks like, I just love the way it looks. And I loved putting the stickers on it. Like, that was kind of the fun. It was annoying and it was stressful, but it was also part of the fun. I never take like any of these panels and stuff off like that. But I did have some fun with this thing. I really did have some fun with it. I love it. I love it. I don't have all the things that it came with because it did come with all those figures and things like that. But I figured for the sake of right now, we're just going to talk about the vehicle and the vehicle itself. So, no, not even necessarily the vehicle, but just like a higher priced type of collectible, as it were. So, it's a Sky Striker. And definitely had to have the vertical stabs in black because I fucking love that. So, y'all stay tuned. Let's see what number 4 is going to be. It just might shock you. Oh, guys, please don't hate me. You see all that turtle paraphernalia. I fucking love the turtles. Why this came in at... So you got to understand. I guess I don't really say how I'm like, did I have fun with it? Did it feel like it was worth the money? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things that just go into me as a consumer, right? And by the way, somebody mentioned in one of them, I was going to call him out, like, not in a bad way, but they were like, the sooner we get over G.I. Joe's, like, he was the person who commented basically, I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent here, but it has to do with like value as well. But he was like, he or she was like, you know, those who had the original Joes, you know, they collected in price and stuff like that. I was like, I want to comment, that's what the fuck you don't get. Whatever I'm buying, I'm not thinking how much it's going to fetch me in the fucking future. I'm just asking myself, do I fucking like this? Is this worth my hard-earned cash? Period. I don't give a fuck if this dip. Yeah, I mean, because it was a G.I. Joe video. Actually, it was over my his tank. But it's like, no, I wanted that thing. I don't give a fuck if that thing loses its value and it's pennies to the dollar. Like, I don't plan on ever selling it. That's why, like, I am gonna thin out my collection, like, in a big way. I'm gonna make a video on it. But like, I'm really gonna keep it nice and niche. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this came in number 4, not by all means because I really like it. I like the thing, but like a lot of people have said, including myself, like, it just feels so brittle. I don't even think I did a review on this thing. I was just like, because maybe like all my fun was, nothing about it makes me want to have fun. Like I'm like, yeah, I got it. It was exciting when they, you know, announced it and all, but I guess you can blame Underground Arsenal because that damn thing feels like a brick. I feel like this thing, as I was turning it on before this video, I felt like this was going to break. I'm like, yo, like this damn thing feels flimsy as fuck. I mean, like, I still hashtag no regrets, but this is just like a piece that shit you need to keep like when I transfer, like all this shit is insured on extra insurance, but like, yeah, so it is nice. Maybe I think I was spoiled with the Underground Arsenal, but this still is a nice turtle van. I haven't set up the turtles and anything like that yet, but like, yeah, just the fun factor is just not there for me. Nothing about it makes me want to like do dioramas or set it up or anything because it just feels so damn fragile. It's kind of like, nah, I'm good. Like, it's like having like, you know what I mean? Like, I would never want a house with like super expensive furniture to where like, you know, you just gotta always, because if you grew up with like grandparents who had that plastic on the couch or stay out of the living room, like, shit, what the fuck is the point of having stuff if you don't use it? That don't mean you gotta fuck it up, but I mean, it still is this is a beautiful van, right? I'm not comparing vans to van. I'm just like, okay. And I necessarily don't mind that it doesn't have the panel lining. I'm not too sure why, because I love it when I did the panel lining on my Underground Arsenal. I guess it is kind of bleak, but then again, like, this ain't something to be played with. To me, it's just shit. Like, if I had bought that expensive ass shoebox, this motherfucker would just be parked and not touched. I done, like, played with that Underground Arsenal. But anyway, I digress. This comes in at a number 4. I wonder if anybody was shocked. You can't really guess what they're going to be because I didn't do like a before and after. But y'all stay tuned to see what number 3 is going to be. This motherfucker's so big, I got to hold the camera. Coming in at number 3, Omega motherfucking Supreme. When you absolutely positively got to kill every motherfucker in the room, spare no expenses, baby. I never put batteries in this bastard, but I fucking love it. Once again, shout out to Tajrim Hanger. I remember he was saying about what he used to collect first, and like, I always see him as a Transformers guy. So when he talks about anything else, I'm like, oh shit, really? Kind of like with Mad Hatter, I just think of when I think of Ninja Turtles or Master Universe Mega J, you know, so on and so forth. Yeah, so like, I love like looking at these guys like putting in the, look, he still got a little piece of styrofoam. But dude, I could not put this down. The only reason why I would put this down is because it was heavy as hell. But yeah, like, because the other one for Kingdom was so damn expensive, but to be honest, like, it was expensive for what it was. This was damn near the same price as the one for Kingdom, but it's a better quality. Like, what is this? Like, that's from when I would dust, see? So I do dust. It's from like that Swifter. But yeah, this thing, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like this was like $400. Like, shit. So price means nothing when it comes to my list. It's just like that. But I had so much fun, especially when I was in my Transformers mood. The faceplate, everything on this damn thing was just like, yo, like, I mean, if they can do a better job, then shit, I don't want to know, because I don't want to have to sell this and upgrade. Like this, I keep this in my main collection too. This ain't even like a MP version or nothing like that. This is just what I have with my regular Transformers. It's that good to me. Like, I feel like he's a beefy guy. That's the fuck it should be. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder if y'all can guess what number 2 is gonna be. Did you guess right? Let's see. Y'all stay tuned. And coming in at number 2, the Nemesis. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just bullshit. I gotcha. Y'all stay tuned for the real one. Coming in at number 2. Tell me you can't hear Panthro's theme in your head right now, and the Thunder Tank theme. Hell to the yeah. Yo, this thing is just massive as hell. I'm scared to see what that Cat Slayer gonna be like, but man, was I happy as hell to get this. It kind of went on sale afterwards as well, but I don't give a shit. Like, I wanted to support it. I was down from day one. Had to get my damn Thunder Tank. This thing, oh my God, let's take a look at it again. Like, I can't wait to get the Thunder Kittens. I'm almost back into my Thundercats mood. But yeah, this was Super 7 is giving me my dreams. Like, I don't know, like, growing up, I never had the LJN Thundercats, could never find them, couldn't see them, none of that shit. So when I like heard like that Super 7 was doing this, at first they were expensive because it was, you know, pandemic. But then like they started dropping, I'm like, yo, let's go. And it all started with Jaga, and then I got Lion-O, and then Panthro and all that. This was like, was it a bit expensive? I forgot what, don't this open up? Like, I don't even remember what the hell it does. I feel like this is supposed to open. Okay, yeah. I knew it had a damn blaster in there. Look, I'm about to break this shit on camera. I don't really play with it. Like, this is just like, I mean, it's not a toy, but still, like, I don't really fidget with it, but I will. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that Cat Slayer come out, dog. Cannot wait. But yeah, Thunder Tank is definitely well deserved. And if the Thunder Tank came in at I keep thinking of Panthro. Get to the Thunder Tank, Panthro. Why do we all think Panthro was black? That's racist. Why? Because he had like a cool, chill voice and shit like that. Lion-O, get to the Thunder Tank. But anyway, if the Thunder Tank is number 2, I think we can all guess what number 1's gonna fucking be. Which, once again, I'll give you a hint. The Thunder Tank could have probably paid for 2 of what number 1 is. So with that being said, price once again don't mean shit on this list. But without further ado, let's get into it. Let's check out number 1. Come on, man. You knew this was coming. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Bruh. Literally next to my Voltron, I've had so much fun with this thing. Like, dude, I couldn't put it down either. Like, this was like shit, man. Like, are you fucking serious? And all the shit that came with it, like, I know they were unlocks, but hey, they were unlocked, so I don't give a fuck. Like, dude, like, there's nothing I'm even gonna say. Let's just bask in this glory. Like, yeah, man, comment down below if you knew that this one was coming. Like, I've seen this is a couple of people's number 1, and like, I'm not surprised, you know. The value to me was there. Once again, I'm not saying it should have been a HasLab. Actually, I would not have mind. I don't care about crowdsource and crowdfunding as long as there's like an alternative. But when you like lock the market with a HasLab or some shit like that, then that's when I'm like, that sucks, dude. Like, so hopefully they do make more HISS tanks. Hopefully they like listen, and like, I don't expect them to get this one, but they use the same shell and just gut the inside, no lights, and you know what I mean, none of that shit, just like as bare boned as possible. And you know, you get like the HISS 2 and shit like that. Then yeah, like, cause once again, I'm not gonna be the person where I'm like, hey, mine's not special. Like, I am like, if they come out with this, it's not that I won't feel special. I'll be like, then what the fuck did I, you know, you're not gonna get my money anymore. But this, like, from the minute I took it out of its box, like, there is nothing about it that I don't like. As a matter of fact, there was something cool that I saw, in case y'all didn't know, that somebody else, like, it's not even an instruction that, like, this little thing comes off. I was like, what? So you can see the little diodes and stuff like that. I forgot who I was watching do a review on this. I think it was Shartimus Prime. I think that was him, actually, now that I think about it. But just because I want to give credit where credit's due. Not like this is anything special, but it was like, holy shit, like, he really took time to dissect this shit. I really don't like the shield on there. Like, I like the original thing, but I want to have all the pieces on there. But long story short, yeah, the HISS tank, I hope that wasn't a surprise to anybody. This was definitely like, probably like my number 3 purchase. Dude, this is the first HasLab I even backed. I have other HasLabs, but I bought them from the secondary market. This, if you're one of those few thousand people who backed that shit in the first 2 minutes it was out, that was me. Like, I'm not like fanboying or shit like that, but fuck it, dude. I fucking love this thing. Like, I fucking love this thing. I was seeing like people were saying they're all on eBay and stuff like this now. They're gonna be everywhere. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, look, I did think about getting the second one because right after I made my review video, I saw online like there was some for like $5, but people would try to like comes with no figures and shit like that. I'm like, nah, dude, you know what I mean? Like, sell the whole goddamn thing and name your price. But luckily I didn't. I'm like, no, one is good enough. No, I'm good. I wouldn't even. And another thing I love, I thought this thing was going to be ginormous. It's really not. It's got just enough heft to it, and you can put it in places it needs to go. Like, dude, I'm not joking. Like, I was thinking it was going to be damn near on Thunder Tank status, and you saw how big that shit was. But anyway, there are my number 5, or my top 5 vehicles, mid-range, large, and small, depending on what order you watch these videos in, because I'm making 3 separate videos. But yeah, there you go. The motherfucking HISS tank. Hoo-yah.